Many Americans feeling more stress as interest rates rise again. That'll, of course, impact home and auto loans, but also credit cards.
And it's an issue Nevadans are pretty familiar with. A recent self-study shows that our state has the most credit card debt in the nation. Sasha Loftus joining us now with more.
Denise and Brian, a lot of people are struggling to make those minimum payments right now. I spoke with a woman who had to use credit cards to get her business up and running. Now she says the majority of her income goes to paying them back.
Yeah, I just feel like I'm in kind of like a debt hole.
Jill Schlesinger is dealing with what she calls a vicious cycle. She opened her business, Starburst Parlor Keto Bakery, late last year and had to use her personal credit cards to get things off the ground.
So wrap this one and then put it in the fridge.
Now she's strapped with overwhelming payments every month.
I'm just thinking about, oh, this credit card bill's due. It's $420 minimum. How am I going to make this payment?
In May, the Federal Reserve Bank of New York said our country is carrying $841 billion in credit card debt. Financial advisor Mahesh Odrani says inflation and another federal interest rate hike could make things even harder.
They may not have saved up a rainy day fund or have a savings account that they can dip into. So where do they go for additional cash and additional resources? Is credit card.
But he added there are options. You can transfer what you owe to a zero balance card or a home equity line of credit. You can also try to negotiate a lower rate or get help from a credit counselor.
It's almost like spinning in a wheel that every time I think I'm going to get ahead, I just have another bill that comes in.
As for Jill, she's just doing her best to stay afloat and serve the community she loves.
Aside from like a dream or winning the lottery, there's no end to it.
Now, Odrani says debt consolidation companies are also an option, but he said you have to be careful. Make sure to pick a program that focuses on lowering your debt without missing payments and keeping your credit score intact.